Welcome everybody. We got 7 breaks tonight. We're going to start off with our 25 Luminance Football Hobby PYT 689. Then we have 24 Illusions Football Premium Hobby PYT 673. 24 Encore Football Hobby PYT 677. 24 Donruss Optic International Hobby PYT 678. 25 Donruss Football Hobby PYT 685. 24 Encore Football Hobby PYT 687. And then we end the night with 25 Donruss Elite Football Hobby PYT 679. The Donruss Elite one, we had 4 spots available once I went live, so those could be sold out. If not, there's a link in the chat to grab those. And then tomorrow's breaks, you can find those if you go to the future break schedule link in the chat, and you can buy spots into tomorrow's breaks. So let's get started with Luminance. This one is full. Let me pull up the list for you guys here. Bear with me one second. Here is our list for Luminance. We got the Eagles down in the 33rd spot. Again, there's an extra spot because of the Mystery Points NIL spot right there. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one for 20 in credit. There should be 3 autos per box on average. Get those guesses in. You do not have to be in the break to guess. You should have 3 autos. Good luck to everybody in this one. 4 packs, 10 cards per pack. You have 3 autos, 1 mim per box on average. You can get those guesses in. Good luck to everybody. Here's pack number 1. And up next is the Illusions Premium. Deuce McAllister, Joe Burrow, Baker Mayfield, Quentin Johnston. We got George Pickens. This one is out of $2.99. Going to the Steelers. And we got Troy Franklin on the auto. It's out of 25, 23 out of 25. Into the Broncos spot. He's been playing well over the last few weeks. Then we got Kyle Hamilton on the engaged inserts. Ja'Cory Brooks for Washington. Tedero McMillan. And Kyle Kennard for the Chargers on the rookies there. Next pack. And we should have 2 more autos in here. You guys have got the player on the last of those autos. Justin Jefferson. Chase Brown. Chuba Hubbard. And our numbered card here is going to be Bijan Robinson. That one's out of 100. 82 out of 100 there. Oh, here we got Patrick Mahomes. That is out of 199. And Al McCord out of 350. Let's go to the Eagles. An unforgettable insert. That is Garrett Wilson. Ethan Rourke. One of the Niners. Or Curtis Rourke. Sorry, I said Travion Henderson for the Patriots. Gunnar Helm for the Titans. Kid Reporter card. Let's top of these. We got 2 packs left. We should have 1 mim and 1 auto left. Get your guesses in for the player on that last auto for 20 in credit. And Donruss Elite Football was the last break we had spots available in. And then we do have spots for tomorrow's breaks. Again, that's the future break schedule link. That'll be floating around in the chat. Make sure if you guys haven't already bookmarked that page, you can go and buy into spots. You can see what we have listed. You can see what we have scheduled. It updates all the time with new listings. Scheduled there's Dan Marino, CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Mike Singletary for the Bears, Terrence Ferguson out of 249, one of the Rams. And we got an NIL auto. That's Caleb Downs, Ohio State Buckeyes. One of the NIL spot. That's it for that spot there. Caleb Downs was the guess of the break. And then Mike Evans, Kelvin Banks Jr., Riley Leonard for the Colts. And we got Mason Taylor for the Jets. Our final pack of the break. Khalil Shakur, Vaughn A. Chan, Josh Allen, Troy Franklin, Isaac Tesla out of 299. And we got Tyrone Tracy on the Bright Beginnings men for the Giants. That one is not numbered. And Baker Mayfield Savage insert. James Pierce, Harold Fannin Jr., and Zy Alexander for Seattle. Quarter card ended. Let's top load recap, then we'll move on to our Illusions Premium break coming up next. All right, we'll do a recap here, then we'll move on. The Illusions Premium. We got 6 more breaks tonight. There's that Terrence Ferguson, that's out of 249. The Tesla out of 299. Tyrone Tracy on the Bright Beginnings, and that one was not numbered. George Pickens was out of 299. Patrick Mahomes out of 199. Out of 100, that was Bijan Robinson. Troy Franklin auto out of 25. 23 out of 25. Kyle McCord out of 350. And Caleb Downs, the NIL auto, the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the guess of the break. All right, that's going to do it for our first break of the night. I thank everybody for helping fill these breaks tonight. We will be breaking again tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central as well. Got a full slate of breaks scheduled for tomorrow. Make sure you guys grab those spots. Use that future break schedule link in the chat. All right, Illusions Premium. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one. We are full. Pull the list up here for you guys. The Giants are in the bottom spot here. Your names are on the left, your teams are on the right. Good luck to everybody in this break. This is 24 Illusions Football Premium PYT 673. We'll be right back in just a moment to do this one. All right, here we go with break 2 of the night. PYT 673, our 24 Illusions Premium Hobby Box. 10 packs, 5 cards per pack, 1 auto, 1 min per box on average. You guys are guessing the player on the last auto in this one for 20 in credit. So down the bottom of this one. All right, here's an empty box. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 packs. All right, here we go. Break number 2. You get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one for 20 in credit. Got the cracked ice Blake Corum, rookie Mystique, Max Crosby, Justin Herbert, Quentin Johnston, Ladd McConkey. There is Anthony Richardson, Donnie Mitchell, Jonathan Taylor, Great Expectations, Mim, that is Zach Thomas, that is out of 75. 74 out of 75 for the Dolphins. Shining Stars, Brock Purdy. Christian Watson, Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, Luke Musgrave, C.D. Lamb, Jalen Polk, Chris Olave, Spencer Rattler, Derek Carr, and we got Tua on the Shining Stars. Up next after this one is 24 Encore Football, PYT 677. Our first of 2 Encores is up next. There is Carson Steele, Xavier Worthy, Gardner Minshew, Brock Bowers. We have Josh Jacobs out of 75, 37 out of 75. There's Nico Collins, CJ Stroud, Stephon Diggs, and Jalen Polk on the rookie patch auto on the first impressions out of 299. On to the Patriots. Upload what we have. Oh, let's finish this pack first. Sorry. We got Jamar Chase, the Game Magicians. And Encore Football is coming up next. We got Optic International after that one. Go through the rest of these packs here. Next pack. There's Jalen Warren, Eric Hill, Ramondre Stevenson, there's Drake May, Roma Dunze on the Shining Stars. We got Kyron Williams, Cooper Kupp, Blake Corum, We got Tua, DK Metcalf, Ryan Thomas Jr., Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce. We got stars parallel Dallas Turner for the Vikings. And we got Spencer Rattler. That parallel there. And our final pack of the break. For the Colts, we have Zaire Franklin, Travis Etienne, Trevor Lawrence. Great expectations. Nice. We come in there out of 75 out of Zach Charbonnet. 37 out of 75. And then we got Derek Carr. Let's top load recap. Then we'll move on to Encore PYT 677. Okay, guys, we do have breaks available tomorrow. That future break schedule link in the chat will take you to those listings. Just the Dallas Turner, Spencer Rattler, Derek Carr, Cracked Ice Blake Corum. These are not numbered there. Out of 75, Josh Jacobs for the Packers. Out of 75, Zach Charbonnet on the Great Expectations. Out of 75, Zach Thomas, Great Expectations of him. And Jalen Polk was the guest of the break. Out of 299. That'll do it for this one. All right, guys, up next, got 24 Encore Football PYT 677. This list pulled up. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one. Let me update the title. We'll pull the list up. Warthog, he's good. He was here just last week for a few days catching up on some stuff. He's the one that gets all our listings done, list together, the breaks. Here is our list for this one. Make sure it's down here in the bottom. Good luck to everybody. Names on the left, teams on the right. PYT 677 coming up next. All right, guys, here's our Encore break, PYT 676. Our first of two Encore breaks. You should have one auto and then per box on average. 10 packs, 6 cards per pack. Up next after this one is our Don Russ Optic International 2024 PYT 678. That is coming up next. Empty box there. Pack number 1. Jalen Ramsey, Chase Brown, Bijan Robinson, Tyler Boyd. That is out of 150. Team Pinnacle. We got Brock Purdy on the front, Mahomes on the back. The Niners and Chiefs. Different owners will random that at the end. Malik Neighbors, rookie. Chris Olave, Matthew Stafford, Derek Brown, Zay Flowers, Roma Dunze on the blueprint, Jonah Ellis, rookie. Cade Otton, Jalen Hurts, AJ Hamler, Michael Pittman, CeeDee Lamb, and Devonta Adams for the Jets. Jets and Cowboys on this one. There's another one we'll have to random, it looks like. Give me 1 second here. Yep, we got different owners for that one. So we'll do that at the end. Braylon Allen. Rashad White. DJ Watt. Jerry Jeudy. Brock Bowers. That's going to be numbered out of 150. We have the head-to-head between the Titans and the Ravens on this one. That's another one we'll random at the end. And Malachi Corley. Khalil Mack. Tyreek Hill. Zaire Franklin. Devonta Smith. That's out of 75 for the Eagles. The future is now Lamar Jackson, Javon Baker, rookie. Jalen Warren, Christian Wilkins, Patrick Surtain, Jake Ferguson. Rookie order, that is Marshawn Lloyd, Xavier Legette. The guess is in for the player on the auto in this for 20 credit. And you do not have to be in the break to guess. It was Jacoby Brissett, DJ Moore, Kirk Cousins. There's a Lamar Jackson winning materials. Going to the Ravens. It's not numbered. Oh, it is numbered. Sorry. It is numbered out of 199. 191 out of 199. Caleb Williams on the rookie aura. Marvin Harrison Jr. Let's top load these real quick. Got a couple packs left. If you guys want to get those guesses in for the player on the last auto, 20 credit. You guessed correctly. We got several cards here to random off at the end. We do have another encore break tonight, so if you weren't in 677, there is another one at the end of the night as well. $687 is the last one of the night. Encore break. Elite is the last break of the night. There's Tony Pollard, Jamal Adams, Zach Moss, Josh Downs, Team Pinnacle, Dak Prescott, and Josh Allen, the Bills and Cowboys there. This is another one we will random at the end. Jacob Cowan. Jonathan Allen. Kyler Murray. Jared Goff. A.J. Brown. That is out of 99 going to the Eagles. Will Levis, the future is now. and Jalen McMillan. Last pack of the break. Should have our auto right. There's Raheem Mostert, Jalen Hyatt, Jesse Bates, and there we go, Thompson Robinson. Darian. Was it Darian or Darius Thompson Robinson? Dorian. Inscriptions. Pinnacle inscriptions out of 99. It is Dorian Thompson Robinson. He is the guest of the break. And our last few cards here, we got Jason Witten for the Cowboys. And Dylan Lobbe. Final part of the break. Upload this AJ Brown, then I'll get the list randomizer set up for our randoms. For the team pinnacles, we'll do front back. And the head-to-head will go left-right. Well, I guess we only got one of them, so we'll just do the Ravens Cowboys. Matt. Or Titans, sorry, Titans. Ravens Titans. Okay. All right, let's go to our first list from front to back. These are the team pinnacles. The NFC teams are on the front. The AFC teams are on the back. I'm going to roll the dice. We got 7, 3, and 4 for 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our 7th final time. One of the teams on the back, the AFC team. So here we go. Team Pinnacles went to the teams on the back. So the first one, Dak and Josh Allen going to the Bills. CeeDee Lamb and Devonta Adams going to the Jets. Brock Purdy and Mahomes going to the Chiefs. All right, that's the first random. The second random, we are going to go between the Ravens and Titans. That is Eddie George, Ray Lewis head-to-head. Going to roll the dice. And we got 3 and 6 for 9 this time. 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That is going to the Titans. Titans. Good. All right, so that's the head-to-head. And the other one went to the AFC teams. Back. All right. So the Titans get that one. Teams on the back get that one. All right, these are all number parallels or Mims and auto. There's AJ Brown. Yeah, that was out of 99. Tyler Boyd out of 150. Brock Bowers out of 150. Devonta Smith out of 75. Lamar Jackson winning materials out of 199. Dorian Thompson Robinson auto on the inscription, Pinnacle inscriptions out of 99. Our head-to-head, that was going to the Titans there. All right, guys, that does it for break number 3. We got 4 more breaks tonight. Donruss International Optic is up next. We get the list up for that one. Get our title updated here. This is another full break. This is PYT 678. On this one, we're going to guess the players on the Red Stars parallel. If you guess the player on the last of the Red Stars parallel, you'll get 20 in credit using our Shop for Any Breaks, Packs, or boxes. Here's our list. Names on the left, your teams on the right. WTF down here with the Bills in the bottom spot. Good luck to everybody in this one. Get your guesses in for the player on the last Red Stars parallel. We'll be right back with PYT 678 in just a moment. All right, here we go with our 24 Donruss Optics Football International Hobby. $20 packs, 4 cards per pack. Ultra rare downtown duos possible. Exclusive rated rookie autos also possible in here. 2 Red Stars parallels per box. You guys are guessing the player on the last of those. You do not have to be in the break to guess. Donruss Football Hobby is coming up after this one. Pack number 1. Aaron Jones, Tyreek Hill, Buda Baker, lighted up Xavier Worthy, Kobe Turner, Matthew Stafford, Amir Gibbs, Bo Nix, My House, Quentin Johnston, Curtis Samuel, Mike Gesicki on the refractor. Hollow, there's Roman Wilson, Michael Mayer, Zach Ertz, Tank Dell, Tua and Tyreek Hill on the best studies. DeAndre Hopkins, Chris Godwin, DJ Moore, Keon Coleman, Kenneth Walker, Brandon Ayuk, Deuce Vaughn, Najee Harris, Lincoln Fitzpatrick, Jalen Carter, CJ Stroud, Marvin Harrison Jr. Get those guesses in for the player on the last Red Stars parallel. Jalen Hurts, Garrett Wilson, Roschon Johnson, Mahomes, Travis Kelce on the best tutties. Darius Slayton, Kendre Miller, our first of the Red Stars parallels. Xavier Worthy, looking for the Chiefs. Brock Bowers. Nice little Red Stars parallel there. Jabril Peppers, Kobe Brissett, Christian Kirk, Ricky Pearsall. Rashad White, Zach Charbonnet, Nate Wiggins, Ryan Thomas on the Diamond Hands. George Kittle, TJ Watt, Kirk Cousins, JJ McCarthy. Justin Fields, Jeremy Ruckert, Gabriel Davis, Aiden Hutchinson. Isaiah Simmons. This is our last Red Stars parallel. I'll set it off to the side. Derek Carr, Ramondre, Myles Garrett, JJ McCarthy. Jordan Addison, Jalen Waddle, David Montgomery, Derek Carr, Byron Young, Kyron Williams, Khalil Shakur, chain reaction, Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. There's Josh Palmer, Christian Wilkins, Dalton Schultz, Justin Jefferson lined it up. The last two packs before we get to our Red Stars parallel. Austin Eckler, Treylon Burks, Montez Sweat, Malik Neighbors, Lavonta David, Baker Mayfield, Patrick Mahomes, Jatavian Sanders. Card off the back here. That is Dak Prescott on the passing grade. And our last Red Stars parallel on the guest of the break, Christian Wilkins for the Raiders. Christian Wilkins was our last of the Red Stars parallels. Let's top load these, and then we'll do our recap. Up next is our 25 Donruss Hobby PYT 685. Again, guys, we are breaking tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central. We do have spots available. Future break schedule link is in the chat if you guys want to take a look and see that schedule and take your spots in tomorrow's breaks. Mike Gesicki on the holo. We got Nate Wiggins on the rookie holo. Xavier Worthy on the Red Stars parallel. Christian Wilkins on our final Red Stars parallel. The guest of the break. That does it for the International Hobby PYT 678. Up next is PYT 685, or Donruss Football Hobby. This one is full as well. We have one spot left in tonight's breaks. Use that link in the chat to grab it for our Donruss Elite break at the end of the night. Yeah, that Worthy's nice red team color match. He had the red jersey on. The Jaguars in the bottom spot here. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one for 20 credit. PYT 685 coming up next. All right, guys, here we go with our Donruss Hobby. Let's pull it downtown. See if we can get one tonight. 18 packs, 10 cards per pack. One autograph and NIM card per box on average. Get those guesses in for the player on the last auto for 20 in credit. There's our empty box. Pack number 1. We have Dalton Schultz, Hunter Henry, Dante Culpepper, Trey Amos, Christian Benford, Justin Herbert, Trey Hendrickson on the Action All Pros, Legends Series AJ Green, Juwan Jennings, Jalen Waddle. Mike Evans, Jeffrey Simmons. We have a Patrick Mahomes press proof out of 50. Nice hit here. 32 out of 50 for the Chiefs spot. Nice one. Matthew Golden, Kenneth Walker, Antonio Gibson, Colston Loveland on the Elite Series rookie. NFC Rookie of the Week. Inducted there's Eric Allen, Eli Manning, Isaiah Pacheco. Anthony Richardson, Jamal Charles, Ed Reed, Jaquez Hunter, Tank Dell, DJ Moore. We had Emmitt Smith on the Gridiron Kings, Jalen Hurts on the Bomb Squad. We have Nick Chubb, Boomer Esiason, Trent Green, Okonkwo, Shamar Stewart, Bryce Young, Aaron Williams, got McMillan on the rookies, Jahad Campbell, best of Caleb Williams, Will McDonald, DeAndre Swift, Kit Porter card, Jonathan Taylor, Brock Bowers, Jalen Lane, Gray Zabel, Kate Otten, Marquise Brown, Drake May on the Elite Series. Super Bowl champions. The Eagles there. Smith, Otter, Estime. Jonathan Mingo, Devin Hester, Woody Marks, Dylan Polk, Dak Prescott, Jalen Milroe on the Raider Rookies Retro, Ashton Genty on the Gridiron Kings Rookie, Jordan Davis, Ayuk, and Tank Bigsby. Next pack. You guys get your guesses in for the player on the auto in this for 20 in credit. Rex Grossman, Jaden Daniels, Red Press Boots, Devonta Smith, Demetrius Knight Jr., Daniil Hunter, Mark Brunell, Dominators, Rome Odunze, Champ is here, Devonta Smith, Alec Pierce, Pat Fryermuth, Kid Reporter card, Jalen Coker. We got Dante Culpepper press proof out of 199. I was going to the Dolphins spot. Grant, and our auto is going to be Chimri DK. The 199 for the Titans. I think they had a Titans auto out of our last on Russ, if I remember right. There's Bucky Irving, Calvin Ridley, Elite Series, Tony Pollard, Bomb Squad, Joe Burrow, Josie Jewell, Theo Johnson. Upload our press proofs here. Next back. Up next is our second encore break of the night. PYT 687. That is coming up next. Cam Chancellor, Trey McBride, Chris Godwin, RJ Harvey, Xavier McKinney, Fred Warner, Nick Bonito, Mason Crosby, Josh Hines Allen, Sam Laporta, Eddie Pinheiro, Chuba Hubbard, Ashton Gillette, Marcus Robinson, Joe K. There's RJ Harvey on the rookies. Throwback Malachi Starks, throwback rated rookie. Best of that is Joe Milton, Gabriel Davis, Alec Anzalone. About 2/3 through this one. There's Deion Sanders, Will Anderson, Ollie Gordon, Keenan Allen, Howie Long, Ty Johnson, Josh Allen on the Elite Series, Saquon Barkley, Baker Mayfield, Michael Wilson. We have two more breaks tonight, guys. Encore Football and Donruss Elite. We had one spot left in Donruss Elite when I started this break. There's Ryan Thomas, Jim Kelly, Pat Bryant, Kyle McCord, Red Pressman, Christian Kirk, Carl Eller, Amon Ross St. Brown, Lamar Jackson, Rich Gannon, Troy Franklin, Kid Reporter Card. Jamar Chase, Jordan Addison, Kyle Williams, Zach Moss, Greg Dortch, David Montgomery on the Dominators, Ashton Genty on the throwback, Jaden Daniels, Kendra Miller, Cooper Kupp, Vita Vey, Tony Richardson, Khalil Mullins, Tyler Loop, out of 199 on the press proof for the Ravens. Then we have St. Flowers, Chris Jones, Saquon Barkley, Gridiron Kings, Will Shipley, Kaimi Fairbairn, Brees Hall. We got 4 packs left. Hines Ward, Khalil Shakur, Jack Vetch, Joe Horn, Michael Penix, Cam Ward on the Elite Series rookies, Shador Sanders on the Gridiron Kings, Dan Marino, Christian Watson, Edrin James, last 3 packs coming up. Chris Olave, Deebo Samuel, Max Crosby on the die cut press proof out of 25, 1 out of 25. I sit for the Raiders. And we have Benjamin Morrison, Derwin James, Blake Corum, Trey Harris on the rated rookie retro. Best of Terry McLaurin, John Jefferson, Ricky Pearsall. Cedric Tillman, Saquon Barkley, Cam Scatabo, Kirk Cousins, Julian Love, Dylan Gabriel, the rookies. Road to the Super Bowl, Jaden McDaniels. Best of, numbered out of 100. That is Jaden Daniels, 73 out of 100. Nick Panito, Justin Jefferson. Final pack of this break. We got 2 more breaks tonight. We will be back again tomorrow. Russell Wilson, Christian Watson, Jahad Campbell, Mike Gesicki, Ryan Burns, Jamar Chase, Gridiron King or Jersey Kings out of 425, 117 out of 425. Elite Series of Devon Achan, Larry Fitzgerald, EJ Speed, Luke Musgrave, and a kid reporter card. All right, that's going to do it for that one. Top load, then we'll recap, then we'll move on to our encore football, second of the night. Hey guys, if you want to hop in tomorrow's breaks, go to that future break schedule link in the chat. Make sure you bookmark that page so you can go to that page anytime in the future. You'll be able to go to any of the new breaks we have listed and any of the breaks we get listed for or scheduled for the break nights. You can see how many spots are left. You can buy into those. And then you'll know before you get the messages what breaks we plan on coming up with. All right, we're going to do our recap here, then move on to Encore. Tyler Loop, that was out of 199. Elite Series Cam Ward, we got the Shador Sanders. Gridiron Kings out of 100, Jaden Daniels. Out of 425, Jamar Chase on the Jersey Kings. Out of 25 on the die cut, press proof, as Max Crosby. Out of 50 on the gold press proof, that Patrick Mahomes. Out of 199, silver press proof, Dante Culpepper. And our auto was Chimry DK out of 199 for the Titans. Next box of Don Russ. I don't think we're missing there, but nice to have a downtown. But up next is Encore Football 687. You're waiting on that one. That's coming up next. And then Don Russ Elite will end the night. See if we sold all the spots in that. There's still one team left. There's an NIL spot left in that one. You get the NIL, any mystery autos, any points that may happen in the break. All right, let's pull the list up for Encore. All right, we have the Broncos in the bottom spot. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one. We'll be right back with PYT 687 in just a moment. All right, here we go with PYT 687. Get those guesses in for the player on the auto. In this one, we should have one auto, one mem per box. 10 packs, 6 cards per pack. It's our second encore break of the night. Rest Elite Football is up next. I forgot to check what team was left in that one. Oh, yeah, it was the mystery points. Sorry. We got one spot left in there. There's our empty box. Good luck to everybody in this one. Cameron Jordan, Calais Campbell, Quay Walker. Tipper Ryman's going to be out of 150. Then we have our head-to-head. Drew Brees, Peyton Manning. That. The Saints and Colts, different owners, so we will random at the end. Audric Estime. There we go, next pack. Alan Lazard, Tua, Deshaun Watson, Montez Sweat, Steve Young on the team pinnacle on the front, Dan Marino on the back. So Niners at Dolphins there. That's another one we will random. Like we did last break, there's a Donnie Mitchell. Jacoby Myers, Jordan Addison, Romeo Dobbs, James Cook, Michael Penix on the blueprint, Devin Leary, rookie, Max Crosby, Davius White, Amari Cooper, Trevor Lawrence. That is out of 49, 47 out of 49. Jordan Love, Evan Robinson. Quinnen Williams, Levante David, Tyson Bagent, Samaje Perine, Michael Penix on the rookie aura, Roy Franklin. Next pack, we have George Pickens, Trayvon Walker, Sam Laporta, Will Anderson. That'll be out of 75. Nick Bosa and the 49ers on the front, Joey Bosa and the Chargers on the back. And we will random this one off as well. Michael Hall Jr. TJ Hawkinson, Terry McLaurin, Javonte Williams, Greg Rousseau, Roma Dunze on the front, Xavier Worthy on the back. That one is, we'll random that at the end. Terry and Arnold. Ramondre Stevenson, C.D. Lamb, Tank Dell, Trey Hendrickson, out of 150. Micah Parsons, Drake May. Got 2 packs left. One of these should be our auto. Brandon Ayuk, Christian Watson, Patrick Mahomes. It's a nice atomic jersey. That's Drew Brees. Nice hit for the Saints out of 199. 112 out of 199. That's a Rattler and Jaquan Jackson. And then our final pack of the break. Getting up next is our Donruss Elite Football. There's Baker Mayfield, Zach Evans, Evan Ingram. Chase Brown is going to be our auto. We got Cooper DeJean and CJ Stroud on the back of that one. Chase Brown with the auto and guess of the break. We'll top load, random off the team pinnacles and the head-to-head, and then do our recap. All right. Okay, guys, grab your spots in tomorrow's breaks. Use that future break schedule link in the chat. Somebody grab the last spot in the Donruss Elite break coming up as well. Let me get the randomizer set up here. Do a front and back again for the team pinnacles. And we got the Colts and Saints on this one, right? Let's do the random here. We got the Colts and Saints. We're going to roll the dice. We got 4 and 3 for 7 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our 7th and final time, 7 times. Going to the Colts. 4 and 3 is 7. 7 times Colts. So, let's go get the head to head. All right. And now we got the front and back for the team pinnacles. We're going to roll the dice again. 6 and 1 for 7. 7 times here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our 7th and final time, 7 times going to the front. It's on the front, so I'm just going to set up here. All right. So the Colts get the head to head. The NFC teams get the team pinnacles. The Bears will get this one. Nick Bosa and the 49ers and Steve Young and the 49ers on there. We'll do a recap. Here we got Tip Ryman out of 150. Trevor Lawrence out of 49. Will Anderson out of 75. Trey Hendrickson out of 150. We had Drew Brees on the atomic jersey out of 199. And our auto was Chase Brown. That was not numbered. All right, that does it for this one. Our last break of the night. Donruss Elite Football is coming up next. Let me update the list on that one. You guys get your spots in. Let me update this list real fast. And we got one spot left in this one. Use that link in the chat. All right. Here's our list for this one. Oh, I got to put the title up. This is PYT 679 Donruss Elite Football Hobby. Last break of the night. Names are on the left. Your teams are on the right. You got one spot left. That's the NIL Mystery Auto or Panini Point spot. So any mystery autos, any NIL cards, or Panini points go to that spot. That is available. If you guys want that one, grab that. Get your guesses in for the player on the last out. We'll be right back with PYT 679 in just a moment. All right, here we go with the last break of the night. Good luck, everybody. Get those guesses in for the player on the last out. We should have 2 autos, 1 min per box, 20 packs, 5 cards per pack. This is our 25 Donruss Elite Football Hobby, PYT 679. I have pinned the future break schedule link in the chat as well if you guys want to grab those spots for tomorrow's breaks. We'll be breaking at 9 p.m. Central tomorrow. Pack number 1, we got Brian Robinson Jr., TJ Hawkinson, Terry Bradshaw, Christian Gonzalez, Quinshon Judkins out of 799. We got Trevor Lawrence, Alvin Kamara, Jordan Love, Brian Branch, and athlete Myles Garrett. Athlete insert there. Puka Nakua, Jerry Jeudy, Dave Craig, Josh Jacobs, Cam Scatabo, future elite Cam Scatabo. That's going to the Giants spot. Nice hit for the Giants. It's not numbered. Kid reporter card there. Next pack. Drake May, Micah Parsons, Michael Penix, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Justin Herbert out of 799 for the Chargers. Devin Witherspoon, Ed Reed, Chase Brown, Marvin Harrison Jr., James Lofton out of 199. Charles Woodson, Joe Burrow, Jared Verse, Josh Hines Allen. How about a influential jerseys out of 799? Josh Allen for the Bills. Malik Neighbors, Forrest Buckner, Max Crosby, Dak Prescott, Deion Walker out of 999. Kid reporter card. Let's top load what we have so far, heroes. Okay, guys, you're guessing the player on the last auto for 20 credits. It's our last break of the night. We will be breaking again tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central. There's Tua, Holmes, in Houston, Lamb McConkey, The Elite Joe Burrow. That is out of $7.99. Under the Bengals spot. Nick Bolton. Jalen Hurts. Jamar Chase. Darrelle Revis. Michael Parsons Elite Deck out of $7.99. Justin Jefferson. Chuba Hubbard. Will Anderson. Brock Bowers. Steve Young out of 92. Bo Nix. Brian Thomas Jr. Joey Bosa. Bucky Irving. Saquon Barkley. Kid Reporter card. Nick Bosa. Xavier Worthy. Darrell Green. James Cook. Jaden Daniels Spellbound out of $7.99. William Andrews. Jaden Daniels. Lamar Jackson. Mike Allstott. Derrick Henry. Bryce Young. Matthew Stafford. Patrick Queen. Jamal Charles. Jackson Dart out of $9.99 for the Giants. Kyler Murray. Baker Mayfield. Jason Taylor. Roma Dunze, and this should be the guess of the break. Turn of the century, Michael Williams out of $4.99 for the 49ers. Kid Report card on the back. Should be our final auto of the break. James Conner. Taysom Hill. Quentin Portis. Josh Allen. Chase Brown out of 35. 10 out of 35 on the Chase Brown. Michael Irvin. Golden Tate. Phil Simms. Caleb Williams. Out of 199, that is Nico Collins on the field vision. We got 4 packs left. Brian Burns. Dallas Turner. Joe Mixon. Eric Dickerson. Out of 79, out of 799, the field vision, Jared Verse. Brian Urlacher. Justin Herbert. Myles Garrett. James Lofton. Deontay Irise out of 99 for the Texans. Get a reporter card. And our final pack of the break. The top load recap. After this, there's George Kittle. Patrick Surtain II. Aeneas Williams. Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Tyler Booker out of 90, out of 9.99. Look at the Cowboys. All right, let's top load the rest. We'll do a recap right after this. Hey guys, this was the final break of the night. We will be back again back again tomorrow, Thursday night, 9 p.m. Central. Grab your spots in tomorrow's breaks. Use that future break schedule link. I got it pinned in the chat. We'll top load, recap, and then sign off for the night. I want to thank everybody for getting those guesses in, hopping in, grabbing the last spots in the breaks. There's Joe Burrow out of $7.99. The Elite deck, Micah Parsons out of $7.99. Out of 92, that's Steve Young. Out of $7.99, Spellbound, Jaden Daniels. Out of $9.99, we have Jackson Dart. Out of 35, Chase Brown. Out of $1.99, Phil Vision, Nico Collins. Out of $7.99, Phil Vision, this is Jared Verse. Irsay out of $9.99. Out of $9.99, Tyler Booker. Out of $7.99, Quinshon Judkins. Athlete, Myles Garrett. Insert there. Justin Herbert out of $7.99. James Lofton out of $1.99. Out of $9.99, Deion Walker. Out of $7.99, the influential jerseys, Josh Allen. Cam Scatabo, auto for the Giants on the Future Elite. Turn of the Century, Michael Williams out of $4.99, going to the 49ers. He was the guest of the break in the final auto. All right, guys, that does it for this one. I appreciate everybody again for hopping in. We'll see you all tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central. If you want to grab some spots, they are available. Use that future break schedule link to grab those. Guys, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.